everyone, and welcome to the 31st annual Gato Bake Off! And today, we will have 4 amazing bakers here to show us the treats that they've made for us. And then the chiefs, or the judges, will pick their favorites. And now, we will get on to the show. Hi, what is your name?
My name is Alia Arafay.
Hi, I'm Lucy Sells.
My name is Nathan.
My name is Jordan.
What have you made for us today?
So today I made a pear cranberry tart with a brown butter crumble crust. I used locally sourced ingredients. The pears are from the farmer's market. The lemon is from my tree, and the cranberries are from the local Safeway.
Today I made peppermint mocha cupcakes.
That sounds amazing. How'd you make those?
I went to Safeway, got all my ingredients, and then I made them at 2 a.m. last night.
I made snickerdoodles.
And how did you make those?
I made them with a mixer, some flour, very special outside coating.
That sounds intricate.
Very interesting recipe.
I baked macaron.
And how long have you been baking?
I've been baking all my life, since I was an infant. I really love to bake.
I baked for the first time last year, but I ended up killing my goldfish with the birthday cake. So my therapist told me I should be here to get over the trauma. So this will be my first time, or second time ever, I guess.
How long have you been baking for?
Like a week.
And do you have a lot of experience competing in bake-offs?
Yeah, so again, I've been doing it for about 31 years. My parents put me in it when I was a young child. At the age of 2 months, and they forced me to compete in baking competitions, and I've never won. And I'm hoping that today is going to be my redemption story, and there's a lot riding on this, you guys.
I went on Worst Cooks in America, but they didn't let me on because I was really bad.
Isn't that the goal? Like, if you're bad, you get on?
It was too bad. They thought I was a danger.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So I know this might be tough for you, but I know there was a story you wanted to share with us. Take your time.
I did have a moment when I was baking. So it happened, I was trying to add a little citrus flavor to my tart, as one does. And unfortunately, I grabbed what I thought was a lemon. Yellow, circular, a little bit of green. Smelled like citrus fruit, correct? And I was zesting it. About halfway through, the zest was already in the mix. It was too late. I smell it. And I had a little panic moment, and I asked my dad, I said, "Dad, is this a lemon? Or is this an unripe orange?" And he said, "I don't know. Like, your mom must have mixed them up." And I said, "Dad, this is an unripe orange." And I smell it, and I realized at that moment that it was an unripe orange, and I had already put in lemon juice, and it was too late. And I'm really hoping that this doesn't jeopardize my place in the competition. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. I know it was difficult.
Thank you.
Baking means absolutely everything for me. When Jerry passed away, my goldfish, I couldn't live. I just sat in my bed for days. I went in the pool to feel like I was with him again. I don't know, but this has really, really helped me in my recovery journey. And I think that the judges are going to absolutely love it and maybe even get pieces of Jerry in this.
Is your goldfish?
Yes.
Your goldfish is in the...
Yes.
And what does it mean to you?
Not much, honestly, but I really think that I'm gonna win.
Nathan, what does baking mean to you?
It means so much to me, especially after the cinnamon spoon challenge. It was such a showing of It was such a weak performance on my part, so I feel like I need to, recover my self-esteem, and so everything I've made now has cinnamon in it, so I will always remember to be strong.
That's so inspirational.
The facts are that a cranberry actually killed my father. And ever since that incident, I've been taking my anger out and my frustration out on cranberries through baking. As I said, I made a cranberry pear tart. I just really like watching the cranberries just get smushed and fried in the oven. It really helps me cope with the death of my father, who again was killed by a cranberry. Thank you.
Thank you, Alia. I'm
Thanks.
sure he's watching, looking down on you and proud.
That's the hope. Thank you.
And now let's welcome our esteemed judges. So first up, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sonali Muthakrishnan, and I am the American version of Prue Leith.
Hello, I'm Lucy Holland. I have been a guest judge on the Great British Baking Show at least 8 times. I'm not sure the exact number.
I'm Sophie Sullivan, and I'm hungry.
I'm Jackie King, and Gordon Ramsay's my dad.
Okay, that sounds amazing. We have our judges, and now we will bring you out your amazing dishes. Okay, so first up, this is a pear cranberry crumble tart made from local ingredients straight from the farmer's market with a brown butter crumble and a fresh whipped cream with vanilla bean. Judges, please let me know what you think.
Is the whipped cream homemade?
Yes, it is. Everything's homemade.
I am in fact lactose intolerant.
So good. That crumble, I feel things.
Sonali, how do you feel about this dish?
It's fire.
Lucy, how do you feel about this dish?
Crumbles are my area of expertise. I like things that have a good crumble. This does have a good crumble.
Is it crumbling?
It's very crumbly.
I think the crust has a really good bake on it. It's really even, and it's like cooked all the way through, and it's like not crunchy, but it's like still has like a little texture. It's beautifully done.
Bake a pie every time Jackie said like.
I will eat them all.
Guys, do you think this has a good holiday appeal?
Oh yeah.
I think the cranberries are a very classically Christmas Thanksgiving pie vibe.
Yeah. A cranberry killed her dad.
Oh,
A cranberry
so
killed Gordon Ramsay?
not my dad.
The baker's dad. Okay, now we will move on to our next event. And next up, we have a wonderful light and fluffy snickerdoodle cookies made with a cinnamon and sugar coating.
Look at that. Bake.
Crumble. It crumbles well. Like I said, crumbles are my area of expertise.
It's so light and fluffy.
Did you know? Shit.
This is the best day of my life.
Wait, everyone shut up. That was delightful.
Okay, Sonali, what do you think?
This is my favorite cookie, and this is great. This is just, it's fabulous. So cinnamony vibes. Immaculate.
I think that I was too advanced when making my cookies, and I accidentally made them too cakey.
It is a bit soft.
I like soft cookies.
I prefer
cookies
my
not soft.
snickerdoodles a little bit crispier. Get out of
She
here.
has
A little
no
bit-
expertise in this subject.
On the outside, a little bit of
She's a guest judge. Personally, with all my experience from the Great British Baking Show, I can tell you, like I said, my expertise is crumble. Look at this crumble.
everything.
Delightful.
Okay, it is time for our next amazing dish. So these wonders are peppermint mocha cupcakes infused with coffee, buttercream frosting, complete with peppermint.
I love peppermint mochas.
Personally, I'm not a coffee fan. I don't like it. But I'm interested to try it because it's in cake form.
That is so good. I really like the icing. It's really good icing.
As your crumble expert, I will have to say it's a little too crumbly. But is it supposed to turn to sand?
Well, that's because you're poking it with a fork.
I will add, it is a bit rich in flavor. I had about a bite of the frosting in the cake, and I don't think I really would treasure a second.
I think it's delightful. I agree, it is a little bit rich, but I like rich. This cupcake is a sugar daddy.
Lucy likes her cupcakes like she likes her men.
Judges, we have one final dish.
Oh, we have another one?
These are raspberry and matcha macarons, carefully crafted with raspberry or matcha buttercream, depending on which one you take.
I will say, the presentation leaves something to be desired. They are a little sad.
There's a difference between macarons and macaroons. I don't know what that difference is. That's pretty good.
Good crumble.
You just put your hand so messy.
I don't like matcha, so I'm not gonna eat it because I'd be biased because I literally hate matcha. Sorry, you guys are all gonna hate me after this, but whatever.
The strawberry filling is not quite sweet, but it's not quite savory. I think these do a good job. They are a little crumbly, but they're hard to get right. And also, they had to transport them here.
Yes.
So, I'll give them that. I also love matcha, and this is delightful.
I usually hate like strawberry raspberry flavor and like desserts when it's not like actual strawberry raspberry flavor, but this is actually really fire. I think the flavor is good. I just don't love the texture of the filling, but good try.
Okay, judges, now that you've gotten to try all of our dishes, I'm gonna give you a moment to think about your favorite. You have to rank. Yes, you can deliberate.
Okay.
Judges, have you
We've reached
finished?
a decision.
And the winner is
The
Pear and Apple Crumble!
So, Alia, you are the winner. You won the $10,000. How does it feel to avenge your dad?
This is incredible. It's an incredible feeling. I'd like to thank the cranberry that inspired all of this. I hope my dad's watching down on me and that he's proud of me for having won after 31 years. Yeah, thank you.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing.
As a host of the show, I feel like we did a really good job. We're coming back next year. I've got this fire cupcake. All this food is great, and I can't wait to see all of you. Yay! Guys, you're supposed to cheer with me. So first up, we have a.
There's a hair in it!
It's protein.
This is a hair.
That is absolutely
Are you
right.
zooming in juicy?
It's blonde. That's Michaela.
No, it has a red tint actually on it.
You have like 8 pages.
I'm the host. I'm not even in this show.
I feel like the decoration,
It's a little bit lacking.
she needs a little work.
There's
Okay.
quality to be desired.
I
Or anything else.
appreciate the very elegant like icing swirl.
Personally, less is